Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? All right, so let's find out the latest and the greatest going on over there in Iraq. I actually did some digging around, and I found the steps that Iraq would need to take in order to reinstate its 322 rate. Yep, believe it or not, they are out there, and so I'm going to share them with you so you can see exactly what it is that Iraq will need to do if they're going to RI instead of RV. But first, there's more news about the importing of foreign currencies. We knew this was going to make a little bit of waves, and so you have some concerned parties wanting the governor of the Central Bank of Iraq to come in and explain. It says Parliament's finance response to the central bank's decision to import foreign currency and plans to host the governor. So the Finance Committee of the House of Representatives commented on Sunday the decision of the Central Bank of Iraq to import foreign currency from abroad while noting that it will work with the host Al-Alaq. Committee member in a press statement said the committee will work to host the governor of the central bank and the advanced staff to discuss the decisions to import foreign currency from abroad and to know the reasons that prompted such a decision and how it may have an impact on the internal Iraqi economic situation. The committee member explained, there's a fear of exploiting such a decision by some parties and personalities who want to exploit any decision in their favor. And therefore, we will have the position of following and monitoring this decision. And we have the position in making an appropriate decision after reviewing the full details of this decision in the next few days. Yeah, try saying that 10 times real quick. The instructions of the Central Bank of Iraq last Wednesday regarding allowing banks to import foreign currencies from abroad raised a package of questions and discussions in economic circles about the legality, motives, and objectives of this step. The decision was at the forefront, recalling some of the decisions of the State Consultative Council in 2011 to infer the lack of legal basis for the decision to import foreign currency, as the State Consultative Council issued decisions back in 2011 at the request of an opinion that came to the Council by the Office of Financial Supervision, where the Council relied on several legal texts to infer the lack of legal basis for the central bank granting vacations to import foreign currencies from abroad. So this is going to probably happen every time Iraq makes a decision in which the politicians who are corrupt can take advantage of it. I don't think members of the coordinated framework would be too thrilled about this, although we've not heard a whole lot from them. But remember, two of them own banks, and they use their banks and the fact that it's not easy to get access to dollars to do all kinds of illegal activity. And so I'd be surprised if they were so willing to give that up. So as I stated earlier, these are the actual steps that Iraq will have to take in order to reinstate the 322 rate. Yep. To reinstate a specific exchange rate, such as the 322 exchange rate between the Iraqi Dinar and the US dollar, several factors need to be considered. And we see these pop up in a lot of different situations. It seems to me that if Iraq were to follow these steps, it would iron out a lot of issues that Iraq has going on. So here we go. To reinstate the 322 rate, this is what Iraq must do. Stabilizing the economy. Iraq would need to focus on stabilizing the economy by addressing issues such as inflation, unemployment, and corruption. Implementing effective fiscal policies, promoting foreign investment, and diversify the economy beyond oil dependency would be crucial in achieving economic stability. What you're going to find out is some of these steps are also the things they need to do in order to increase the Iraqi dinar in increments. Monetary policy. The Central Bank of Iraq plays a vital role in managing the country's monetary policy. To reinstate a specific exchange rate, the Central Bank of Iraq would need to implement appropriate measures such as tightening or loosening monetary policy tools like interest rates, reserve requirements, and open market operations. The third thing, foreign reserves. Iraq's foreign reserves are essential to maintaining a stable exchange rate. I mentioned that quite a few times. Every time Iraq had a chance to let the whole world know how much they had in foreign reserves, that's one of the things I kept bringing up, is the more they get, the better it is for them because it'll help them stabilize their currency on the open market. Accumulating sufficient foreign reserves, particularly the US dollar, would provide the CBI with the necessary resources to support the desired exchange rate. That would be to achieve through increased oil exports, attracting foreign investment, and securing financial assistance from international organizations. One of the organizations that they can go to would be the Arab Monetary Fund. They don't need to go to the World Bank, and they don't need to go to the IMF. Since they are a member of the Arab Monetary Fund, that is an option for them. Currency auctions. The CBI currently conducts daily currency auctions to regulate the exchange rate and manage liquidity in the market. Adjusting the auction mechanisms and policies could help control the supply and demand dynamics of the IQD and potentially influence its value against the US dollar. The fifth one, government policies. The government of Iraq plays a significant role in shaping economic policies that impact the exchange rate. Implementing sound fiscal policies, reducing budget deficit, and promoting transparency and accountability in public finances would contribute to a stable exchange rate. So it's not just they change the exchange rate and it's all good. Outside investors, before they invest into the currency, have to feel that their investment is secure. Having a stable government and a stable economy goes a long way. Political stability. Political stability is crucial for economic stability. Iraq needs to ensure a peaceful and secure environment that encourages domestic and foreign investment. Resolving internal conflicts, improving governance, and strengthening institutions are essential steps towards achieving political stability. And last but not least, international support. Iraq may seek support from international organizations such as the IMF and World Bank to assist in stabilizing its economy and exchange rate. These organizations can provide financial aid, technical assistance, and guidance on implementing economic reforms. Again, it is important to note that reinstating a specific exchange rate is a complex process influenced by numerous factors. The feasibility of achieving a $3.22 exchange rate between the Iraqi Dinar and the US dollar depends on the overall economic conditions, monetary policy, political stability, and global market dynamics. So those are the steps necessary for Iraq to take in order to reinstate a 322 rate. I still think it'll go up in increments just so they can make sure that there is stability in the economy without bankrupting themselves. So there you have it. That's all Iraq needs to do in order to reinstate the 322 rate. That's it for now. Leave a comment down below and I'll get back at you. I'm out.